Hey everybody, the Game Collector here. This time I'm bringing you my PS1 collection. It's maybe 20 to 30 games. I don't have too many yet. Much like the other parts of my collection, it's relatively small. I have about 400 games right now across maybe 15 platforms, so when you do the math, I don't really have a super extensive collection on one system. But these are all going to be complete, with the exception of these two discs over here, which I'll show you last. I just couldn't pass those up for the price I paid, but I don't do loose discs because there's no way to display them good. So yeah, these are all going to be complete, and I try to find PS1 games with cases that aren't cracked, but you'll see a couple that are cracked or chipped or, you know. So let's dive right in here. The first one I got is Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back, Lost World Jurassic Park, Legend of Dragoon. I'll open this one up and show you. It's the colored discs with the manual. Oops. And all 4 discs are in here. This was my favorite PS1 game as a kid. Now, I said I don't really do JRPGs, but just something about this game. I just loved it. It was my first, my first RPG ever. Definitely my first JRPG. Probably the last one that I actually really enjoyed. And I found it at the flea market. The guy wanted like 25 bucks. I got him down to 15 on it. So nostalgia got the best of me. I usually don't like to pay that much for a PS1 game. But next up we got Tekken 2 and 3. Tekken 2's in a cracked case, but it's in there. And then Tekken 3 had a different game in it at Goodwill, but I picked it up just for the case because I know I'll come across a disc someday. So that one's actually empty. Next up, Siphon Filter. Then we have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Wheel of Fortune, Gran Turismo 2, and the first Gran Turismo. Then we have Grand Theft Auto, the Director's Cut, Command & Conquer Red Alert, Metal Gear Solid, Greatest Hits Edition, is that another Siphon Filter? Yes, apparently I have 2 Siphon Filters. I haven't been through these in a while. Special Ops Stealth Patrol, and then we have Special Ops Ranger Elite, Rugrats Studio Tour, Shrek Treasure Hunt, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and this I kept from my childhood. I don't know why, I just have 3 or 4 games that I still have from my childhood. When I traded everything off, sold everything off, I guess, the games I did keep just kind of slipped through the cracks. Medal of Honor Underground. I think this was another, yeah, it's another empty. It had a PS2 Medal of Honor game in it at the flea market, but, I don't come across too many PS1 games or cases. When I do, that's usually loose disc, so if I see the case, I'll pick it up for a quarter, 50 cents if I can. This is Grand Theft Auto London, Steel Harbinger, Army Men Air Attack, Croc 2, Croc Legend of the Gobos, just billiards, generic game, and then ATV Quad Power Racing. Now that's the last of my PS1 collection, but I do currently have 2 loose disc games, which I'll show you here now. Before I show you, these were Goodwill finds. They were priced at $1.21, and then the color sticker they had was half off, so I actually got them for 60 cents a piece. And when I saw them, I knew what they went for, and I just couldn't leave them there. So I'm actually looking to trade or sell these. The first one is Digimon Rumble Arena. Not as rare as the second. It's about a $9 loose disc. and I had never played any of the Digimon games on PS1, so I actually tested. I had to test them because they're a little bit scratched out, but they do work. And this actually plays like Smash Brothers. I don't know which one came first. I would guess Smash Bros. Probably came first, but it was actually surprisingly fun. And then Digimon World 3, which you all know is a pretty rare game. Loose disc value when I bought this about a week ago was like 28 bucks and change. So again, I just couldn't leave it sitting there in the case. I'm pretty sure it had been there for months before I got to it because it was in the bottom of a stack of like mixed up CDs, DVDs, and PS1 games and PS2 games. So these are actually up for trade if anyone wants to work something out. I collect for any system pretty much. I'm as far back right now as Super Nintendo. I plan to get back to Nintendo after I flesh out the Super Nintendo collection a little bit. So if anyone wants to do a trade, I collect all games. Let me know in the comment section or PM me. So yeah, that's my PS1 collection. Nothing crazy, like I said, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm moving in a few weeks, so I'm going to actually be in an area where there's more retro game stores, more people that collect. I'll be able to do more trades on Craigslist and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to moving for the collection aspect, as well as being back with my family and my wife's family. I've been in the Army now for 5.5 years, so it'll be nice to go back and be around family, especially since we just had a daughter 2 months ago. So it'll be really nice for her sake and for my sanity to be out of the Army, and for my wife's sanity to be back around friends and family. And there's a lot of retro stores, and I've already been scoping out Craigslist. I'm really excited. There's a lot of good stuff up there. So, alright guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to try to keep the videos rolling in the next couple of weeks, but if there's a lapse in content, just keep in mind I am moving. My collection is going to be in boxes for a few months while we house shop and stuff like that. We'll be living with family, so it's a big transition for us. So just bear with me. I'll get the content going again. And yeah, I hope to see you guys as subscribers. Thanks.